There we go. My vocal genius just disappeared.
Your vocal genius
My
disappeared?
vocal genius disappeared.
Nice. All right, here we go.
There we are. We're hot. What's up, YouTube? Whoop. That's me, Ron Phillips. All right, everybody. There we go. Let me reset this. Boom. There we go. Okay. Genius. Whoop. Just disappeared. Okay.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Hello, Ms. Dixie. Audrey, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Got 1 minute, 50 seconds before we go hot.
Yep. So we'll come
What
in,
up,
and
Mary?
I'll give everybody an update on my dog.
Yeah, your dog. Your dog. All right. Hope everybody's doing well on this Tuesday evening.
Got some great guests
Josh,
tonight, guys.
Hell yeah, we do. Stick around. We got some cool stuff to talk about. And Bob, one of the guests. What's up, Kenny LaFavor, bro? Dude, this Bob that's on the show tonight, wait till you see the stuff he builds.
Vortex Ghost Gear.
Dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, vortexghostgear.com. Ghost. Here, let me do that again.
Yeah.
vortexghostgear.com.
Good
Dude,
for
I just
you,
got
dude.
chills, bro. Son of a bitch.
1 minute.
What the? Ron said, I missed you, bro.
I did miss you.
Dude, I missed you.
It's been a long damn time. We
Long
haven't been
time.
on the air since Friday night.
It's been 3 days since I seen you, Ron.
Stop
and we're
touching
matching
me,
shirts.
dude. Yeah, but not on purpose.
No, it wasn't on purpose.
No, it was not
Ron
on
texts me. He says, what color today? I says,
No,
blue.
that's not true.
He says, I'm in.
That is not true.
Dude, why are you so ashamed of our
I'm
relationship?
not ashamed of our relationship, Rocky.
Oh, baby, let me be. Yeah.
All right, here we go. 5 seconds.
All right. What up, Dawn?
Program may be covered. Fix your problem right now before it gets any worse. Get clean. Call now and learn more. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581.
Journey into the matrix of the mind. Stretch your imagination and challenge reality. Abnormal realities are beacons for the imagination. What society deems abnormal may be more real than we think. This is Abnormal Realities with your hosts, Ron Phillips and Rocci Stucci.
You know, usually Ron just looking over my shoulder, and now he just walked behind me because he probably did something in regards to the network, and he's doing a reset right now. Ron, what button do I push? I'll push the damn button. Oh, there is the button. It switches automatically. So why are you so damn ashamed of our relationship?
Oh, I'm not really damn
No, you
ashamed
are.
of it.
No, I told Ron, I says, we got to wear matching shirts today. And he said, okay, baby
Yeah.
cakes. I'm like, yeah, all right. What's up? Folks, welcome to the program. Abnormal, obviously, realities right here at abnormalrealities.com. Do not forget to get onto the website. Subscribe and stay up to date. Every once in a while, we post an article. Every once in a while, we got some events coming up like we got coming up in October. We're going to be going up to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
So all those updates and cool and very private, not private, that sounded really weird, but we will do exclusive live streams on our website as well. So get on over to abnormalrealities.com and join the fun.
Do I need to talk about my dog, dude?
Yeah, so we had a code blue yesterday, folks.
Yeah, we had a code blue. Is that what you said?
That's what I felt.
Okay,
It
yeah.
just flowed out.
We had a
just
code
said
blue,
it.
and actually, we didn't know that we were having a code blue at the time. Part of the problem is I have a rescue boxer, great dog. He's about 4 or 5 years old now. His name is Gryffindor. I'm sure there's more to that Harry Potterish name than what I know, but we call him Bubba. But anyhow, he started hacking and coughing yesterday really bad, and then gagging. So he would cough real hard, and then he would gag, and it was like one of these guttural coughs, one of these body shaking. And he did that over and over and over again, and we couldn't get him to calm down. So we thought he either had something hung in his throat or we didn't know. But when we got him, he tested light heartworm positive. That was 3 years ago, and he's been doing okay. So I was afraid that's what it was. So we got him to calm down late last night, and we did get a vet appointment this morning. Took him, and I guess what it was he either cleared it or it was a respiratory infection. So they said, nope, he sounds great. He looks great. He's doing great. Just take him back home and let him rest. Don't know what's going on. So that was it.
All right.
We're good. Thank you.
There is the update on. Now that's my buddy. He's waiting for me every day, but
He is waiting for you every day.
Let's roll into this because we have a ton to talk about. Now we have a couple guests tonight. We have Gina Bengtson and Bob Christopher. Both of these individuals I consider friends. I've known Gina for a long time, brother. Way back when Paranormal Radio was kicking off, and she was doing paranormal radio. I was doing paranormal radio. Everybody was doing paranormal radio, and there's the last few standing, and she's one of them. But let me tell you really quick. Bob Christopher, founder, lead of Ghost Detectives TV, and the episodes are now available on Amazon just by searching Ghost Detectives TV. Owner, operator of Vortex Ghost Gear, which we're going to be talking about tonight, creating some of the most unique custom pieces of equipment in the paranormal field. Co-owner of Ghostly Excursions, taking people to some of the most haunted locations in the United States. Bob and Gina work together with Pennhurst to bring the annual Pennhurst Paracon. Now, Miss Gina, host of the Fox Den every Thursday night at 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, cast member of Ghost Detectives, co-owner of Ghostly Excursions, and partnering with Bob Christopher at Vortex Ghost Gear, creating custom decorated paranormal investigating equipment. So without further ado, let's bring to the floor Bob and Gina. What up,
Welcome,
kids?
guys.
Hey.
Howdy. Thanks for having us. Yo, Rocky.
So I just want to say, before
Don't touch my Peter, dude.
touch the alien. All right.
Yeah, don't touch the alien.
All right. Before we even get into it, really quick, I just want to say, I've been in the radio for a long time. I'm going on a decade. Ron has been involved with radio for a long time. And, we see a lot of people come and go in this industry, and a lot of people get into it. And I say this totally respectfully. A lot of people just don't realize the work that it takes in radio. The dedication, the finding the guests, the constant, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? So I just want to say hats off to you for sticking. You've been doing radio for a long time. And I just want to say hats off to you because it is a dedication of love. And boy, you really got to love what you do to do it. And so hats off to you. It's a tough industry and you're still around. So that's a very cool thing.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, for a while there, you were producing me and Chris.
That's right. Son of a bitch. I forgot that.
Yep,
Chris who?
Chris George.
Chris George. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Psychic Chris George.
Psychic. Medium Chris George, Staten Island.
Man, I used to love
when he's on Long Island now.
Long Island. I used to love the videos. He would do the live streams and go and tickle his mom's feet. And his mom would just freak out. And I thought, dude, I will tickle your feet right now on the show. Don't even think I will.
I don't know. I don't want you to.
All right.
Appreciate that, though.
So
if I poke him, he'll jump. So.
Oh, you too, huh, Bob? Yeah, we're all guilty of that. So we're big and bad until somebody tickles the toe. You know what I mean? So tell me, what's going on? What's going on in your world? You got some things happening. What's happening?
Yeah, we do. Okay. So first of all, we've been doing some just this year. We haven't been doing any events, obviously, COVID. But we did go to the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, which we did really well. We just did Selma Mansion, the little event that they had there what was it called? Preservation of the Paranormal. Yeah. And we just did that last weekend. Next weekend, we are going to Para-Unity Expo. And I actually have right here in my little hands, 2 tickets that we're raffling off for the names that people have been giving me all week. So I have the names in the box.
Oh, nice.
They're all in here. So pick one.
Here we go. All right, now this year is for the raffle for the event this weekend. All right, so ladies and gentlemen.
There it is. Winner. Lexi Farmer.
Oh!
Lexi Farmer. All right, I got to write that down. Lexi Farmer is the winner of 2 tickets for they will be leaving them at the door for admittance to Saturday. You get to see all the people from Ghost Hunters. There's a whole litany of paranormal celebrities that will be there, plus all of us vendors, and we are going to be there, and we have so much equipment to sell. We're going to be bringing all of our goodies and all of our toys, and we're going to tell you all about these tonight too.
This
all
is
kinds of
okay.
things.
So who's the winner again?
Lexi
Farmer.
Lexi Farmer.
Lexi Farmer, come on down. You're the next contestant. I'm sorry, I got
Oh,
wrong show.
good
Wrong
Lord.
Wrong
show.
show.
Congratulations, Lexi.
I'm gonna
Congratulations.
have you do my ads.
So now, folks, just to let everybody know, before the program started, I was sitting there talking. We were sitting there talking with Bob and Gina, and we were talking about some of the equipment that Bob and Gina sell on their website, which
Vortex Ghost Gear.
is vortexghostgear.com. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. I love it.
Sounds
So
so
This
much
is
better.
some of this stuff is this is badass stuff here. Dude.
It is, but so here's the
It's
problem.
beautiful, actually.
Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not. Ron's a little paranormal sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And we watch. Well, he don't even watch scary movies, but
No, I don't watch
I live by
horror
'em.
movies. Yeah,
I know it. So do I. I do too every single night. But
Yeah,
we were
day.
talking. We were watching.
And then
an
I have to
episode.
turn on every light in the house.
I do that. Bro, give me some. I do that too. I'm not even kidding. Bob, did you do
And
that?
I go around behind him, shutting them all off. I'd rather be in the dark, but I have to go around him and shut them all off. And I say to him every time, "What do I say?"
Something's doing on an electric company.
Yeah.
Oh,
There is no reason why anybody has to go walking through a dark house
hell
That's
no.
right.
when you do what we do.
No. Bob, I'm with you,
Right.
brother. I'm
You
with
know
you.
what? You know what's it? You know, here's the funny thing about that. Whatever's there in the dark is still there in the light.
But it's
That's
just
fine.
we
It's
can
It's
see.
fine. You know what the important part is? I can see my escape path
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
in the light. That's right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Gina, you didn't
Gonna
just
get
help
you
by
those
saying that.
shoes that
She says, do you know what's still there when the lights are on? That thing that was there when it was dark. The same thing. No, we're watching an episode of Destination Fear, and they use the music box.
The
It's
music box,
the
yeah.
motion detector music box.
Yeah.
And I was talking with Ron on one of the shows, and let's just picture yourself in you guys been to a ton of places. So, lots of times besides the paranormal aspect, the visual view can be very creepy, I guess is
Yeah.
the right word. It could just be, it's just the visual psychologically, it could just be like, damn, I'm not going to that room. I don't know, man. I'm just telling you, if I'm down in a basement by myself and it's like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m,
And that music starts playing.
oh, I'm done. I'm out.
Outie.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about these boxes too, though. Now, this is mine, and I'm the Parafox, so I have a fox on mine. Right now, this is one of the first ones that we were doing, so it's not as good as the ones I'm making now. So if you want to see the designs, go to the site, see some of the things. We post them all the time. They're amazing. I got to pat myself on the shoulder here for the amazing work that I do on those boxes. But it can be anything on the box. It can be any music in the box that you want. So that's, the custom part of it. But it's not only motion. It's actually temperature too. So this device, you set it, you turn it on, right? And it's going to sound. So I have native flute in mine. Right?
Oh yeah.
So I love
if I
that
heard
sound.
that in a dark
You-
room, I'm out.
No, I don't know.
I know
That's
you'd be
not
thinking
as
the
bad.
Indians are going to come, but yeah, there's some scary music that we have on these. But so you set it up, you point it in the direction that you wish to monitor. So I want to monitor down a hall. This thing will go 35 feet.
Wow.
Mind you.
Oh, nice.
So it's really vast. He uses only the best stuff when he builds. So everything that's in here is just top quality.
Wow.
Speakers, sensors, you name it, it's all top quality. So it's not cheap stuff. And
Wow.
but if it's 2 degrees, just 2 degrees, hot or cold, and a spirit can be hot or cold.
Yep.
And I actually, I've witnessed that too. I never thought it could be, you'd see heat things, but I saw heat footprints walk by on my flare, and burnt the back of Adam's neck while I was at Trans-Allegheny. So big, huge burn too. A gash, like 2 inches wide by about 4 inches long, big burn across the back, and he's in a wheelchair, So yeah, I'm watching it, and I can't even believe what I'm seeing.
I'm
they
thinking that
just-
was malevolence, not
You
benevolence.
think? You
It was
think?
something.
Yeah,
He was
that
a big
wasn't-
O
that
smoking a
wasn't
cigar or
anything-
something.
It wasn't good,
Oh.
right? But yeah, but it burnt the back of his neck. I've got pictures of that. I've got that
Hell
on
no.
video. I've got
Hell
all
no.
that. But getting off of that, but getting back to these, so that's what this does. So it's temperature. So if all of a sudden it doesn't have to be a physical being going in front of it, it's just something cold or something hot goes in front of it, it's going to go off. So if it's not one of your teammates and it's not you,
Wow.
I almost wanted to
See,
dude.
I would have to pick like happy birthday music or I don't know,
You can do that.
something.
I just did a Snoopy box.
Really?
Really.
Oh, that okay.
Yeah,
See,
we got Scooby Doo. I've got Scooby Doo that plays Scooby Doo. We got Pink Panther that plays Pink Panther. Ghostbusters
Okay.
plays Ghostbusters.
all right. Now that would be
Beetlejuice.
funny. That would be
you know?
funny,
Yeah,
kind of funny,
there's some-
scary.
there's some
You know what I'm
cool
saying?
Yeah.
You listen to it
Harry
for a
Potter.
second.
Harry
and-
Potter is
Yep.
a big one for us.
until your mind registers that the music is playing because something's standing there or something it saw, and then you go freaking out. That's me.
I never freak out.
These are a little different than a lot of them that are on the market now. Most of them that are on the market just pick up heat.
Yeah.
All like motion sensors on your house. That's all they really pick up is heat. So this one's altered a little bit from the company. I had them alter it a little bit to pick up cold spots too. So
No,
when we were
Gina-
testing it, she actually came down when I was testing it out, and I got
I
like
couldn't believe it.
strings hanging down with
With
bags
ice
of
cubes.
ice, and I'm trying to swing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working. It's working.
He plays a mad scientist in the basement. It's hilarious. You go down when he's really, really working on something. His hair will be standing up and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like the alien guy, right? So that's him down there. He's got ice hanging and
Jeez.
everything. I'm like, what the hell are you doing now?
Well, and I think, tools like this, and it's awesome. I love the music aspect, and I love that you can put whatever in there. But what a lot of people that haven't done a lot of investigating don't understand is that the importance of these type of triggers for us to be able to understand that something is within range. Some people use a REM pod, some people use these boxes.
Yeah.
We can do EVPs, and we can do the spirit boxes. But this here is the indicator. This here is like something atmospherically is changing. That means there's something
Right.
potentially paranormal, which allows us to be maybe not aggressive, but a little bit more active within trying to communicate. So
Right.
I just wish people would really understand the importance of these tools.
So
within the
you
paranormal
said,
field.
do you have a REM pod?
No, I used to make them.
Make them. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is kind of similar
No,
to what these are doing.
This here
right?
is similar to what a REM
Yeah.
pod
This-
does.
Yeah.
This is similar to a REM pod, right? So you turn this on, and it's got. Where the heck you turn it on?
The on-off switch.
The on-off
Yeah,
switch.
no, I'll
All
switch.
right. So yeah. I can't. Well, you got. What is this?
That's
little
the on-off
thing?
switch.
Right, okay. so you need to put on off over here because I'm blind, right? But this is proximity, so it comes in. But the
Gotcha.
thing is, where's the other one? There's got two musical modes to this.
So now, Bob,
REM mode and music mode.
Now,
Wow.
Bob, is that picking up now static, or is that picking up?
No.
Like,
No, it's
No.
basically proximity.
Proximity.
Any
Oh,
kind
I
of
got it.
energy that comes
Yeah.
around it and breaks that field. It puts like a bubble around that.
Right. So let me tell you, Larry, this is an
Oh,
HCO.
slow down,
That's
slow down.
proximity. and
Slow
this is
down.
proximity, right?
Slow
There are
down.
two-
We
there
got
are
time.
two- There are two proximities, so
but that was served
those
on a
things you have
dinner
to
tray.
physically
Yeah,
go
it did
near.
look like it, didn't it?
This is a little different than that. This is
Yeah.
proximity also, but
Don't have the microphone.
okay. I mean, yelled at.
Dude, we're used to it. Trust us. It's a way of life for us. It really is.
It was,
The tray is just to put things in. Okay,
Yep.
This basically hooks up to anything metal.
Oh,
Okay, it's for trigger objects, so you can go anywhere, any haunted location, and hook up anything metal. It's like, say you go down to Gettysburg, we put that knife away.
First he's getting yelled at, then the knife comes
did
out.
you see how I was
No.
going to tell you? He just kind of put his hand. He's like, put that knife away. Huh? Put it away.
So if you go down to Gettysburg, you can hook up a sword. We usually take a couple of these, and we have a Union belt buckle
Yep.
and a Confederate belt buckle, and we say, hey, what side are you fighting for? And go over and touch the belt buckle. So this has been used on practically every TV show out there.
So do you
we've
notice a
had it
difference
up.
though? when you do the belt buckle thing or the sword, when it's in regards to like the Civil War, do you get responses from one or the other?
Oh yeah, all the time
Wow.
when we're down in Gettysburg. Yeah,
That is awesome.
Anywhere, because you can use it as yes, no. Touch it. Yeah,
we
once
had
yes,
it up
once
to
no.
Lizzie Borden house and had it hooked up to the axe. You could hook it up to weapons. You can hook it up to anything. It's endless.
Yeah,
and then what you can hook it up to.
Yeah, and
we
if
go
you
to
use
prisons
that-
and we take this and we'll hook the tray up. It's a stainless steel tray, so we'll throw cigarettes in there.
Oh boy!
So a lot of times we'll throw like a bottle of Jack Daniels or something in there because the liquid is actually a conductor. So if they go to grab the bottle, the lights are going off on this.
Dude, I
It
got to
has
tell
a
you,
sound
Oh,
mode, too.
wow.
The sound is really loud.
that
really
is
loud.
honestly though, I am being as serious as I possibly can. That is a freaking brilliant idea because we've done that, but we've never had anything like that.
Yeah, but it makes it where any metal object can be
Exactly.
But not only just metal. I mean, if it was, say, a stuffed ant, like, all right, this is oops, there goes the box. All right, this is my trigger prop fox. All right, but you can wrap
You
that
can wrap
cord
the cord around
wrap it.
around
Okay.
this. All right,
You know what I
and then
mean?
you can you can do a soft surface thing too. It doesn't have to be metal,
Oh,
but it just
wow.
easily connects to anything metal. So really, that's like it's a plus. We have everything for all the senses. Anything that can happen in an investigation, we got it covered.
I'm telling
So,
you,
I mean,
that
if
is
there are footsteps going down the hall, then we got, we have the Geophone. This does vibration. And what he does with this, too, is he has different sensors on here, so you can set it up this way. All right, so really low to extremely high. You know what I mean? So, all right, and why you do that, if you put this on like a bouncy floor, you want it on a low setting, because if you bounce on it, it's going to go off, and you want it to be a little bit more,
so it's not as sensitive.
not
as
as
the higher
sensitive.
setting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then if you're on a concrete floor, you want it on the highest setting. But if someone stomps, this thing is still going off. Like I can put this across the room and stomp on this table, and it will go off over there. So that's like if someone says there's footsteps going up and down the stairs, there's this, there's that. You put this there. And if it goes off, well, then, there you go.
Someone sits on a bed, all the time at night.
Yeah.
You can put that on and that'll pick that vibration up.
Right.
I'm still
that's
kind of
the
stuck. I'm still kind of stuck though on the last one with that big plate. And I'm gonna say this respectfully. I pictured going to like Scarface's mansion, and to use that plate as a trigger object. Put a big pile of what?
Cocaine
or something.
I didn't say
yeah.
it. You said it.
Oh,
But
my
it'll
God.
work.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
And we won't
Yeah.
sleep. We won't have to worry about falling asleep on
it's
location.
actually endless.
Yeah, anything you want on
It's
there.
literally
But-
endless. Like
but-
it's for every situation in investigating.
Yeah,
no matter
so
where you go.
if you're going into a house and there's claims, all these claims. So claims of footsteps in the hallway, use that. Claims of my things being touched. Claims my glasses are going missing. They're in one place and then they're in another. Hook it up to the glasses and then leave it. And then you can put the sound mode on too. So the lights will go off if they touch it, if you're watching it or have a camera on it. But if you leave the room, you can put that god-awful loud sound on it, and you'll hear it from, 2 houses down, and know that something's touching it, So
Man.
it's
Two
like,
batteries in it.
it's on.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Here we
it's
go.
on.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's really loud.
Oh, son
yeah,
of a
it's
what?
loud.
It's loud.
You're gonna
It's
hear it.
very
that
annoying.
hurt.
Yep, you are gonna hear that, folks.
If we had a box, you could probably hook it up.
Now, what about did you already bring up the Vortex Dome? Did you already show us that?
Nope, not yet. So
Okay.
I was starting to, because I was saying, because this one,
We got
like,
about 3
those
minutes.
two-
3 minutes.
okay.
Okay.
This and this both are proximity, right? You really
Yep.
got to like be
Right.
in there to be touching them. The dome is for manifestation. This is static. So when they say
Oh, boy.
a spirit comes in, they cause static electricity, right? So when this goes off, it's static. Now, I don't know if I got static going on here. If I can make it go up. Can you make static? Right. Kind of dry in here.
It has
now.
to be down on it. There it is.
Yeah, but you can't see it.
You can't see it though.
You can't see it.
It's going up,
But
though.
it lights. Yeah, it goes around. It goes around the lights, right? So we use these a lot. Tons of these. We'll put them up and down stairs, and we have all different colors. So he 3D prints these, and then he makes these. But and they
So-
say And they
basically
say
why I
Vortex
came up with this is,
Dome.
you know how when you go into a place and the hair on the back of your neck will stand up,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the hair on your arm will stand up.
There's
I thought, wow, this is something to do with paranormal. I mean, it's always happening, whether it's before an actual paranormal event, during an actual paranormal event, or after. I found, for the most part, in my research, that it's after there's a static charge. For some reason they throw a static charge. So I came up with this. You know what I mean? And we put these down hallways, and they'll actually go off. Following something's going.
I started
by
to say, do they go off in sequence?
Sure,
Yep,
downstairs.
that's
You know what I mean?
fantastic.
If something's walking by, they'll
Yep.
just go off. But listen to this. We did an event. Our house is haunted as all get up, right? We put them all on our steps over here going up to the attic.
Oh, boy.
And we had all the different colors. And one of them was going off. And my friend Tammy was here. And I said, do you see what color that is? And she says, I think that's the orange one. And we had the spirit box going with the portal attached to it. And it said, the Orange Dome. Real loud.
Really?
So I was like, oh, okay.
All right, now,
You know,
really quick,
so they-
we got about a minute before we have to go for the bottom of the hour break, but here's a question. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the proximity or do you prefer the static?
It
Oh my
really
God.
depends on
Yeah,
the
it depends,
situation.
right.
It's all going to
You can
depend
use
on
them both, though,
Where you
right?
are.
our feeling when we get there too.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's a gut feeling. We throw out a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
we'll try
we
different
use it.
experiments with just
Yeah.
certain things,
Yeah. It
to
depends
see
on
what
the
they're
claims.
reacting to.
Yeah. It's all
Wow.
on the claims.
Yeah.
You know,
Guys,
what are
hang
the
with us
claims?
for just a second. We're going to go take a short break, and we'll be right back. Rocky, holy crap, dude.
Dude, just take my credit card now. Just take it.
No kidding.
Just take
I'm
it.
looking at the stuff. Stop, dude. I'm looking at all the stuff as it flies by on the website because he's got to go. I'm like, stop for a second. I can't see it.
Yep.
Then you pause it, and I'm like, gee, and we got to talk about these Easy Scan ghost boxes because I want her to show that box that she showed earlier.
Yep, that's right.
Son of a bee. You guys hang out.
I love this stuff. This is like Christmas time.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in trouble because I'm not even going to ask Lisa if I can order something. Folks, Bob and Gina, man, we are talking about a lot of their gear that they have at the Vortex Ghost Gear, vortexghostgear.com. Anyways, folks, Abnormal Realities. Rob Phillips, take us home.
Hey, you guys are going to hear about Romika Designs here in just a second. We'll be back in 2 minutes. See you then. At Romika Designs, we're more than just a laser engraving and specialty design company. Much more. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs, and if you can dream it, we can probably make it. We can custom laser cut and engrave on nearly all material. Great for one-of-a-kind gifts, home decor, business and specialty items, or personalized and logo designs created just for you or your company. Allow us to become your go-to gift and specialty project partner. Romika Designs can help make your ideas a reality. We're ready to help you design and create that special gift for any occasion or engrave your personal or business logo on just about any product. View our designs at romikadesigns.com or simply email us with your ideas. We specialize in custom design and would be honored to have the opportunity to discuss it with you. Call us at 817-400-4040, email info@romikadesigns.com, or visit us on the web at romikadesigns.com.
Abnormal Realities.
Look, we got to get to the vampire stuff because this is funny as shit.
Oh, I lost
All
it.
right.
Where's it at?
We spoke to 3 real-life vampires about blood, lust, and hunger. So I'm going to play the part of the interviewer. Rocky's about to play the part of the vampires.
Okay, wait a minute. I got to find it.
Hey, Pixie, what's your vampire lifestyle like? Is there a fetish or sexual element to feeding?
Oh, big boy.
Doing.
Absolutely, Ron. And in the moment of kind and wanting to find something honest, I grabbed a knife and cut across my chest. I rubbed my hands in it. Oh my God, and I tasted it. It was so good. There was something dangerous and alive. It suddenly felt more honest than whatever this sex thing was supposed to be.
Abnormal Realities
We are never doing this again.
with Ron
You're a
and
freaking
Rocky.
weirdo,
8
dude.
p.m. Eastern, Mojo 50.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Abnormal Realities. My name is Ron Phillips. That is Rocky Stucci.
How you doing?
Hey, October 23rd is coming up, Rocky.
October 23rd,
we have to wait a month before we can do anything. Stop touching my Peter.
Don't.
All right, tell us what's going on October 23rd.
October 23rd, folks. Ron Phillips, Rocky Stucci are going to be at the Minnesota Renaissance grounds for the Phantoms Feast. The show actually starts at 7 o'clock. We are taking a group out on the Minnesota Renaissance grounds.
Yeah.
For a mini. There's going to be about 40, 30 people there for a quick paranormal, I don't say quick, a paranormal investigation. We're going to take them to 4 different spots on the site after the show with Jim Cunningham. Then the following day, we are going to be at your Russo Brothers Italian restaurant on the east side of St. Paul, and we're going to be doing a live show there called Bringing History Back to Life. And then immediately following the program, we are going to be going down to Sweet Hollow and doing a paranormal live stream investigation down at one of the most historic places in St. Paul,
I cannot
Minnesota.
wait. I asked Rocky if we could leave tomorrow.
Yes,
but
we can.
We're still about a month out.
But we'll just get there a little early, dude. We don't judge.
If we leave tomorrow, can we take the next month to get there? Because that'd be fun.
Oh, dude, we will go up and meet Bob.
We're gonna go. We got to go through Arkansas though,
and Pennsylvania.
We got to do a little Bigfoot hunting there. Then we'll go to Pennsylvania, do some ghost hunting.
Gettysburg.
I'm doing it. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go now. Later.
Right. Welcome back, guys. Hi. Welcome back, Gina and Bob. We've got these great guests with us tonight, and they're going through the equipment that kind of Bob builds, and you can find it on vortexghostgear.com. This stuff is freaking amazing.
Yep.
And you've put a lot of great time into it. Let me get this here. Hang on. There you go.
And Bob and Gina,
Look at that.
I was actually starting to say this to Ron during the commercial break, but then I stopped. And when I was telling Ron, because, and Bob and Gina, I know both of you. And Gina, I think you kind of know where I stand. I've always been kind of skeptical on a lot of the things that people use in the field. And I was going to tell Ron during the break, and then I was like, you know what? Hold off. I'm going to say this during the show. There's not one thing that I would not use, honest to God, that you just showed me. There is not one thing I would not use, because every single thing that they showed us, whether it be that music box, the proximeter detector, the static detector, the trigger warning, the
static dome. I love that.
We haven't even done the dogs and cats yet.
Yeah, I haven't done the dogs and cats or the boxes yet.
This is real stuff that you would use during an investigation, and it's just incredible work. And even Ron said during the break, Bob, you really got to give yourself a lot of credit. I went to school for electronics, and this stuff is not easy. And I know it's complex.
Yeah.
So, man, well done, brother.
Yeah, well done.
Especially on the selection of the things that you created. It's a very great job.
I appreciate it. I'm actually self-taught. I have no schooling at all.
Even better.
And just read some books.
And look at the size of his hands. And he works with the. Put your hand up there.
Let me see your hands, Bob.
He's got these giant hands that he's doing this little teeny stuff. And I say, hey,
I'm actually a diesel mechanic by trade.
Yeah, he says, why don't I teach you how to do this? I'm like, you know what? I got big tools. I'll go use,
and there was a joke in there somewhere. We'll just let that one go.
And family show.
Yeah.
Family show.
But these little things, oh no, I'll use a persuader. And I think you might know what that is. That's a hammer.
A hammer.
All this stuff that we've come up with is actually, due to investigating.
Yeah, but this, I can't do this.
Nope.
What are you out of your mind?
God, that's phenomenal.
I do this.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Yeah.
Turn that one on.
Doctor Who.
Who?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Who?
Yeah. And that's the TARDIS on the front. Yeah.
The tortoise?
Yep.
TARDIS.
The TARDIS.
Yeah, that's nice.
You don't watch Doctor Who?
No, of course he doesn't.
Oh my God.
That's old school.
But Beetlejuice plays. Beetlejuice plays Beetlejuice.
The Beetlejuice
but it can
one was
be
cool.
seriously, like I said, it can be anything at all on the outsides. Whether it's theme, we do a lot of people's logos.
Yeah.
Like your Mojo 50 down there, that could be on a box. You know what I mean? Anything could be on this box. You tell me, I'll design it and put it on here.
I started to say, you see this picture? No, that's y'all. We have,
That's me.
Yeah, we have a picture with 2 of our big old noggins on it We'd love.
Oh, yeah.
We
We could
might,
do
Oh,
we
that.
that
might
one,
do that.
yes, that could be on the box.
Love that.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm
Yep.
interested and I'm intrigued by this. Explain to me what a trigger prop is
Okay.
and,
All right,
and how
we
that and
have-
how that works. You kind of did earlier, but so that's your trigger
We
trigger
have-
prop.
we
dog?
have
This is a trigger
kennel.
prop dog.
This is a trigger prop dog. We have trigger prop dogs and cats. So there is a kennel of dogs. There's a bunch to choose from on, Rocky, say it, Vortex Ghost Gear.
Oh, yeah.
Dot com.
VortexGhostGear.com.
There you go. There's your cue. All right, so you go there and you can see the litter of cats and the kennel of pups, right? But you turn on the button, okay, and it has two modes. So it's got REM mode, and if you touch it, the nose lights up. You touch it, and actually, going to even go near it. So again, it's like it's proximity. But then there's another button on the other side. You hit that, and it's musical.
Oh, boy.
So
Oh,
it
my
sounds
gosh.
better. Okay. So we have all these, and they're lifelike dogs. We have hound dogs. We have little Archie that I know so much.
little Yorkie. Yeah.
Little Yorkie. Isn't it the cutest little thing? I love this
Hate
one.
that dog.
Bob's like, yeah.
His little hands. Got to go in there.
It's just too small to work on.
We got the
you know?
scruffy dog. You know, I mean,
Okay,
all these-
so
and they're really, and they
What I
get
mean,
the shit-
basically, what that is
shed.
is it just triggers when something touches it or
Right. Or
Yeah.
comes
or
near
gets
it.
near
You know
it.
what
Yeah.
I mean?
So yeah,
Yeah.
like the hound dogs. You use the hound dogs out in the battlefield because the soldiers will come to a hound dog, right? You can use those cute little puppies at grandma's house. If you're going to an asylum and you want, you know, the inmates or the residents to come up and pet the dogs, you know, you don't want anything scary. But we've got bulldogs and pugs and pig
Crazy
dogs.
cat lady.
Yeah,
Crazy
oh,
cat.
I know. There's so many cats.
Ooh.
We have all kinds of black cats, sitting cats, laying
Holy
cats.
crap.
So black ones, white ones, calico, Persians, gray and white ones, and they all look real, you know. And
Look, there's
I'm
a
the only one,
Chihuahua.
though. I'm
I see
the-
it.
and there's a
Yeah,
Chihuahua.
right there.
Yep. There's a Chihuahua, a Corgi. We have a
A
Corgi. which is named on
beagle.
the
Oh no, a
side.
basset. A
Beagle.
basset. Yeah.
Basset is
hounds.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
And they look real.
it's lifelike.
Yeah.
The
It's
Basset
actually
looks
two sides.
fantastic. Yeah, let me click
Yeah.
that.
Oh, it's huge.
The boxer is amazing too.
Yep.
The boxer's
Huge.
like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, they're big. I got a big black lab. We've done a husky. You know, and they're
Somebody
big. They're
somebody
like
said
that.
here,
I have-
somebody said he should do a canine Doctor Who's pet.
Oh my God! Yeah, Doctor Who's pet. It's a robot.
I didn't even know he had a pet.
Yeah, it's a
because
robot.
you don't watch
dog.
Doctor Who.
It's a hell of a point.
Yeah,
It's a hell of a point.
right.
Look
Yeah,
at
I
these
know. I
cats,
know what
man.
Doctor Who's dog is. Yeah, that would be so cool. Oh, we have to make that.
Wow.
That beagle's pretty wild. That beagle is pretty damn wild.
Dude, I'm
But
I'm
they
a
are-
fan.
they are-
I'm a fan of the Chihuahua and the boxer. The only thing I'm missing to match the rest of my dogs are a Boston Terrier.
Then
We
we
have
have
that
that.
too.
There's
Oh,
that.
you do?
It's not on
Great.
the site.
Yeah.
Yep, it's on there. Yep.
Oh,
We've
it
got
is?
them all downstairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess so. It's a
Got
it's
them.
a, oh, I see English bulldog.
Yeah, well, his Boston Terrier isn't
No,
exactly
there's a
normal.
Boston Terrier.
So
Now,
Oh,
his Boston Terrier.
yeah, black
kinda
and white,
freaks me
black
out.
and white Boston Terrier. We have them, but yeah, I
I
mean,
can only go with what they give me.
That's right, brother. That's right. He said, "I can
know,
only
there's
do what
no-
I can
just
do."
Lost my Papillon, but yeah, right. That's it. You know, yo.
That's fantastic.
But now the last on the list of I think that we do right is the ghost boxes.
There we go.
Now these again, this is a basic outside design. I did this one specific just because I wanted to make it look like a clock, right? So what I did is I built this little box here, this to go inside this box.
Right.
This is a plasma disc underneath there, and I cut out and made a see-through clock face that I put in on top of the plasma disc. So now this box, besides it being a ghost box, so it's like the SB7, right? It scans through the waves.
Right.
Okay, but it's also like a two for device because if you turn this plasma on, you can actually use this because it picks up sound
Oh, look at that.
and vibration.
That's fantastic. I love that.
So that could actually
you can
pick up
tell a
like
spirit.
that could actually pick up like feet walking on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, sound and vibration. So you will know it's like, again. So it's almost like using a geophone, but the geophone only goes by vibration. This goes by sound and vibration. So you can do that. So it's a twofer. You can talk to spirits, say, hit it once for yes, twice for no, that type of thing. So also now inside, this is where the magic happens.
That's all the gear.
Damn,
I mean,
look at
all
that.
Right.
yeah,
That's
all the
it.
guts.
Right? So we got a good speaker, Bob's Arduino-based computer. He'll tell you that stuff. All right, but the
He's saying,
plug
no,
right
I
here-
won't.
She's doing a great job.
the plug
I'm really
with the
proud of
wire
her. I really
right
am.
here, you unplug this, and you can plug your portal into it to take out the white noise. But now here's the thing: why he made this box to begin with is because I'm blind and I'm old, and I can't see in the dark with the flashlight in my mouth usually to turn on the SB7s. So I said, I need something easy to turn on. So that's why it's called Vortex Easy Scan. So this is what he made for me. So it's like all you got to do is push a button, turn it on. Choose the speed. And that's it. You're done.
That's it.
It's not, you don't have to go through anything else. So you got 1 through 4 speed, one,
Wow.
slow to fast. Know your audience. That's why you have these different speeds. If you go into some place where they're doing the Thorazine shuffle, you want to do it slower.
You go into a prison where they talk fast. You want
it
it on a
fast,
fast setting.
right? So know your audience. Know who you're talking to. Adjust your speed accordingly.
Bob, I'm going to say this, brother. I mean, you simplified probably to me one of the most,
Yep. I've watched him use his SB. What's the other one?
I got the
7,
11 and I got
The 11.
Yeah.
There's a
Me
pain
too.
right in the
I have
butt.
This
them.
one he
Yep.
just brought in here tonight, but
Yep.
I've seen the SB11,
Yeah.
and that thing's
But
got
just
100
look at how
buttons on
small
it.
the writing is.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how
Right.
small the writing is.
Yep. So then you got to order
You
an
need a
external
speaker.
speaker. But
And then you break the cords.
right. So I borrowed this to people, and they call me up. And for one, you're exactly right. You guys see those little tiny buttons right there? You can't even see them, and I'm losing my sight. So you got to look at it. You got to know reverse sweep, forward sweep,
Right.
what sweep rate.
Right.
You got to sit there and program it. You got it
Yeah,
set
by
up,
the
brother.
by the
Power
time you're done,
number 2.
Yeah,
Go.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Done.
Turn the
No
knob.
messing around.
Yep. That's it.
I'll race you. You turn that on, I'll turn on this.
No, that is because to me, honest to God, I mean, I love doing EVP work. I do. But I am
So do I.
too.
a number
Me
one
too.
fan of Spirit
Hands
Box.
down favorite.
I love Spirit Box. I love it.
Me
But a lot of people got to understand too. When I do Spirit Box, I always go and I put my files up to Audacity, and then I do a sound removal, and I try to get kind of what the Vortex does. I'm trying to take that white
Yeah.
noise out so I can actually hear what's in the back. So you got to be a skilled ear to use a Spirit
Right.
Box.
Yep, I
Monkey
love it.
ear.
Yeah,
That's what I call it.
I do. Oh my God, you should hear the stuff going on in this house. I knew this house was active, but I didn't know it was as active as it truly is.
So what's
We did-
going on at the house?
Oh my God. All right. Well, first of all,
I know
We
now
have
why Bob walks
3
around with the damn light on.
Yeah,
All
right.
we have
You should see
3.
when she goes away. Like doors are slamming and everything. I'm like, that's it. I'm sleeping downstairs. I'm
Yep.
done.
Yeah, he won't come up here. They won't let him up here. But like on the 3rd floor, there's the man Stanley. That's his domain. I saw him when we were looking at the house. I saw him up there.
Oh.
But then I found out from my neighbor that was his room, and it was floor to ceiling books. They got rid of all his books, so he was mad for a while that all his books were gone. So he was kind of stomping around. He was throwing a book of mine downstairs onto the floor, which was like the books he had. So I brought the book upstairs for him, and now he's okay with that, But we were doing spirit box sessions, and he was yelling, I want my books, and it was like boom, on the spirit box. It was crazy. But so he's
Wow.
up there, but now he's happy. His wife, he passed away before his wife did. Now his wife is who I got the house from, actually her son, but she went to a nursing home and then she passed away. Now they're both here and they're both reunited, and we just had this all on the spirit box. And the other spirit, it's like everything is they're talking to each other. It's very intelligent stuff going on here. Because I'm like, is Stanley here? And they're yelling for Stanley. There's like, Stan, Stosh, hey, Doc, right? I didn't say anything about what he did. He was a psychologist, right? So they're yelling, hey, Doc. They kind of yell up the stairs to get him to come down, right? It was insane. And then we have, I'm like, are you with Dottie?
Oh.
And then she came in. That's the wife, right? But then they were communicating and they were talking and everything, and then they were gone. And then we had this trio that I'll tell you about in a minute, the 3 gay guys. Okay, that came in. It was craziness, right? But
Hey,
and
it is
he's a
what it is.
homophobe.
My
And
luck.
he's a homophobe. But,
My luck,
you
he
know,
said.
it's like it was just crazy. But later on, I'm like, is Stanley and Dottie here? And one guy said they're at the restaurant, and a woman's voice came on and said they're at the bistro. So it's like, so they actually, now they're together again, and they left here, and they told them where they're going, and these guys are telling us where they went. So they went to some bistro restaurant. You know, it must be local because they lived here. You know, I don't know. But the gay guys, now, so we've had the 3 resident things, okay? There's like, then there's like a lady that comes around this floor, and she puts marks on my bed and stuff, hoop marks. And
Why couldn't it be
she
like
doesn't
3
talk.
prostitutes or something?
Seriously.
Right?
For real?
No, but I was walking through downstairs. Now, this is a huge house, right?
We did
I'm
do a show
walking
on ghost
downstairs.
sex.
We did.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you really?
Yeah, we
'Cause that's
did.
a thing. Right? That's a thing.
It is a
Look-
thing.
look
Better
at
not
It
be no
is.
ghost
Look-
sex
look at
going on
Bob.
in this house. I can
Look
tell you
at
that.
Bob. Bob's going. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's a thing.
He said that shit ain't happening in this house. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we're moving. Pack your shit and get down.
But I'm walking by, so I know the 3 resident spirits that are always here, right? So the woman that's on this floor, the Stanley on the top floor, his wife is always down the sunroom downstairs. So those guys I know about, right? Now, I'm walking to get my coffee in the morning, refill my cup, and I look, and we eat in this little nook before my dining room. So I look in there, I see a guy standing there.
Oh.
And I really thought there was a guy standing there. He's like a more modern guy. So he had a white shirt on, he had the khaki pants on, and he had a short haircut, and he was like looking out the window. And I'm just going, okay. And
This is in your house.
My house. I just kept walking, and then I filled my coffee, and then I kind of peeked around the corner to see if he was still there, and he wasn't.
Oh.
You know, so I'm like, all right, so this is a new guy. I don't
Wait a
know.
minute.
who he is,
Wait
where
a
he
second.
came from.
So you walked to your kitchen, and there was some stranger standing in the dining nook area, and you just walked on by to get your coffee.
Yes, I
You
need my
think it's
coffee.
easy being me, don't you?
Oh.
There is not even a remote chance that I would have the smoke off of my feet. What in the hell?
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? I mean, if I did that, if I ran every time I saw something or heard something or watched, why would I be in this field? So
I guess.
no, I'm not. I'm very curious about it. I'm very open to it. I have conversations with them. They talk back to me. It's okay. But we find out who this guy is. I said, all right, I'm not going to deal with you right now because I'm here by myself. And I said, I'm going to have a friend of mine's coming down. And I said, we'll talk to you then. And that's what I said. And I left it at that. And then we did. And then we found out this story. So now we got these names. We got 2 of the names, Travis and a Jonathan. I don't know the other name. But I think Travis was killed because it was saying that he was the best man. So I guess there was like 2 men that were together, and either he was getting into that relationship or, I don't know, someone stole someone from someone, whatever, however it worked. But he's like, I'm the best man. I was the best man. And I don't know if that was best man at his wedding, a best man for the job. I don't know. All right. But I don't know. But, I'm just like, okay.
You're not hearing that in the other room?
What? Oh.
Like, there's noises going on in that other room.
Oh.
Well, that's because we're talking about them. But, yeah, I got to tell you what happened the other day, too.
We're doing a radio show. Knock it out.
Yeah, you can listen. It's fine. We'll talk about it later. But, yeah, so now he's telling me that, I'm like, well, how did you die? And he said, I was lit up by propane. So he was like,
Ooh.
burnt, right? So he's burnt. We got it downstairs and we got it on the 3rd floor too. Again, saying lit up by propane. So
Ooh.
I got that twice, 2 different, sections of the house, 2 different recordings, So apparently, I don't know if he was killed and it was covered up by a fire. And Tammy and I, we were looking up things too, like local things, local fires, but we don't have a date range. We don't know, where or when. So I tried to get more information. They love to yap things we didn't need to hear.
Oh, tell us more.
Oh,
Trust me, censored. beep, beep, right? Censored. They're talking about all kinds of stuff, masturbation and everything else they're talking about on this thing. I'm just going, oh my God.
Okay, but you
I
know
was
what?
like,
You know
oh
what?
my
though?
God.
Here's
Oh my God.
right. Here's the thing though. You know, one time I got a really racist comment on one of my spirit box sessions. Somebody said the N word. You know for a damn fact that is not going to come across an FM or AM
Right.
band.
Exactly.
And you got
That's
the
correct.
same
Yeah.
response in regards to propane twice. That don't happen. And then you actually get them talking about some things that they just don't talk about on AM, FM sweeps or anywhere else.
Right.
So that is
Nope.
legitimate stuff right there.
It has to be.
Yep. Oh, tons of it. Yeah, I posted a lot of the stuff on my my GB investigations page and on my page, but you'd have to like really go way back because I post a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But I did posted a lot of
For all those
things.
investigators out there, we do not recommend
doing the
you
stuff in your house.
doing the stuff in your house.
Agreed.
Believe me.
Yes.
Yeah. I wholeheartedly. You know, but I want
We
to
were
come
just
to
curious as to what was going on.
And I want to know
you
who this new guy
Well,
was.
not to mention the fact that you
know?
got to test your stuff, right?
You got to test
You
your
gotta
stuff.
Oh no,
stuff.
no, they're not
No,
allowed
this
to
is
come
just-
down the cellar. No,
Oh,
no, there's
oh.
all kinds of stuff hanging down there. No, off limits. I don't want no shit going on down there.
That's right. That's right. I feel it.
So you want to know the truth?
No,
Yes. Yes,
see,
please.
she does stuff when I go. I
No, I
don't
don't.
want to know.
No,
I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
It's a girl.
I don't care. I don't want to
It's
know.
a girl.
What?
It's a girl.
Okay.
I spent too many hours down that cellar the way
Hey.
it is.
Oh,
I don't want to be going like this, going down, you know. Oh,
yep,
shit.
I know. And you know
I'm
what?
gonna have to rewind this and
Yep.
read those. Little
I'm going to say, I'm going to 100% support what you said because we used to do a lot of work in our home. And, you know, you go through a phase when you first get into this, right? And you become almost, well, I'm speaking only for me, but you become almost obsessive because of the fascination of some of the experiences that you have.
Right.
So I started doing a lot of work in my house. I started getting EVPs and then I started doing spirit box and then I started doing a lot of other kind of spiritual work. And shit just went wrong in my house. And I had babies there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
had
goes
that.
south really
I had
fast.
That.
Yeah, that's
I had
right.
that
And it
happen
did,
in
brother. It
another
really
house.
did.
And it did. But that's why I want to know what's going on because I want to shut it down. You know, and I want to figure out what it is that I need to help. But that's what I do. I figure out who the spirit is. You know, like if I'm doing this for someone else, right? I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to find out what is your issue with the spirit, right? So I'm going to find out exactly what's going on with you, and then I will do the investigation, find out exactly what's going on with the spirit, all right? So the spirit might be just saying, hey, I don't want you to change that wallpaper, all right? And that's it. But they don't know that, you know?
I mean,
So, and then you can tell the people this, okay? They don't want you to change the wallpaper. And if people say, well, I'm going to change the wallpaper anyway, you know, I'm like, well, then you're going to have a fight. Okay, so it's like you being a counselor between the people and the spirits.
You're
So
gonna
then
have
if
a,
you
you're
can't,
gonna have
it
a
is.
fight.
You can have a fight.
Yeah.
now, in our defense,
Well,
you know,
it is.
we're here 4 years, and it took us like literally 2 to 3 years before we actually said, okay, let's see what's going on here, because there was just so much stuff going on here.
Yeah,
Like,
only a few. Yeah.
in my career, I mean, I've been doing this since the 90s, and I've probably seen 3 full body apparitions that I can honestly say, yes.
Yep.
Well, when we moved into here, the first day I saw one, I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
what the hell is that?
Yep.
It's an old lady standing there. And I'm like, can I help you?
Yeah. And I yelled at him because of her too, because she came in and
Hell no.
she made a mark on my bed. Like I make my bed like
Ooh.
military style. It's perfect. You know, my little dog was on the bed and the bathroom, the master bathroom's right off the bedroom. I just went in, you know, did my thing, came right back out 2 seconds later, and there's these big marks on the bed. And I'm like, what the hell? You know?
Damn.
So I yelled at him, like, Bob, did you come up and sit on the bed? Did you see what was made? And he's like, what are you talking about? You know, and Lacey's in the exact same spot, and she's a little tiny dog, you know, and she's in the exact same spot that she was, which is up by the pillows. So there's these big marks. So I've got like pictures of this and everything too. And then we're trying to recreate it. And I have him sit down, and it's bigger than his butt, you know? So, and then our producer for the TV show at the time was going, it's probably the woman with the hoop skirt, you know, and the hoops are leaving the different marks. So I was like, oh my God, yeah, I didn't even think of it, you know? And because I've seen her sit, but I've seen her sit where the dog was, you know, like coming up the stairs, and you'll see like out of the corner of your eyes, and that's like where she sits. She's like there, she's at the top of the stairs. She never says a word, she doesn't do anything, she's just quiet, she's just there, you know?
good spirit to have in your house.
Yeah, quiet.
Hey, Bob, by the way, I just want to say this for the record, that if I had 3 gay ghosts in my house, I sure as hell would never want to take a shower. I'm just saying. Just saying, bro.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't even think about that.
that thought never crossed my mind.
No,
Thank you.
Bob's in the shower, and the ghosts are like, "Hey, Bob."
They're like, move over, Bob. Move over.
Oh no!
Hell no.
Like that, Bob.
Oh, shoot! You better bring some of those devices in your damn bathroom, brother.
That's funny.
No, I don't want to know.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, just because I'm saying what is going on, we are not investigating like all the time here. We're not,
No.
and like I said to
We've
that
only
guy that was
investigated
standing there,
3 times that I remember
three
in 4 years.
Yeah, 3 good investigations. Each time was for
they
a
were
reason.
thorough.
Yeah. And we did do it because I want to figure out what it is and help that person to move on.
Yep.
And get out of here. So I want to help the gay guys. I want to figure out what it is. And I mean, is it I'm supposed to find out about the murder and expose these 2 other ones that murdered him? I don't know. I don't know what my deal is here with, but
and it's weird because
it's in progress.
I don't think
right
they were
now.
ever part of this house. They just
showed
up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's coming through.
The heck?
That's interesting, though. That because I've experienced in the past that for one, when you got a good heart, right, and you're involved in this field, and you have the compassion of maybe trying to want to help, do you believe that attracts some of those spirits that are in distress state?
100%. Yep. 100%.
So we
Plus,
literally
and all these ones here talk to each other.
No, we literally have a minute before we have to go out. So I just want to remind everybody, we're getting a lot of people that are talking about all your equipment, you guys. And so I want to advise everybody, get your asses over to VortexGhostGear.com. Get on over there. VortexGhostGear.com. Get on over there. Gina, tell everybody about your radio program.
Yeah.
I'm Gina B in the place of BP Fox, the Paranormal Princess with Gina. It's Gina B and Mama D on the Fox.
Oh, you've been saying that for a long time.
Gina B and Mama D. I love that.
Yeah. Gina B and Mama D in the Fox Den every Thursday. And you can watch us on YouTube, and we use StreamYard.
Yep.
So we go Facebook and YouTube, and then we share to Anchor, and our Anchor FM venue, all our audio goes all over the place, Spotify, iHeart, all those things. I don't even know how many venues it goes to, because as soon as you get so many clicks, it goes to so many other places.
That's right.
So I don't know. It's out there.
Guys, it has been a wonderful experience.
Yep. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah. I know you want some of this, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm seeing these really cool lures online. And
he's a wicked fisherman.
I am like
RomikaDesigns.com.
bass fisherman.
Yeah, RomikaDesigns.com. Check out their stuff.
Hey.
I know. RomikaDesigns.com. WayfinderLures.com.
Hey, you know what, Bob? I will. We will chat offline, and we will definitely work something out. I will hook you up with some of the best lures money can buy, brother. Awesome.
I will hook you with some of the best equipment I can.
Dude, you know what?
Fantastic.
Bob, it's an absolute pleasure to finally get to talk with you. We're getting a lot of compliments from people that want you guys back on. We got a lot of investigating we got to do. We got about 30 seconds. Gina, you got something?
Yeah, Vortex Ghost Gear and GhostlyExcursions.com too. We're going to be taking you all on ghost hunts next year.
GhostlyExcursions.com.
Stay right there, guys.
GhostlyExcursions.com, and of course, VortexGhostGear.com. Fantastic guest tonight.
Oh, man, I loved them.
Take us home, brother.
Yeah, RomikaDesigns.com, Bob, and WayfinderLures.com, Bob. Guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging with us. Talk to you later.